Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, is going to be a very exciting one. We have a card art theme team. I went through and made a team of some of the best card art we've had this year in Madden Mobile 21. Honestly, that's probably the best part of the game this year. The card art has been absolutely sweet. So many different really cool cards and from different promos. I have every single position filled with some different type of card, so very, very excited to be able to make this video. Let me know if you like something like this in the comments below, and I'm excited to get into it. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes. So let's get into it. I have a 96.7 overall team. Honestly, the team doesn't matter too much. I really only care about the card art. I'm not going to do any gameplay or anything with it. I just wanted to show you the team that I assembled of some of the best card art, in my opinion, that I think we've had this year. Now, there are a few things that I couldn't get or whatever, but what's really cool is I actually did save a lot of stuff from like a bunch of old, from a while ago, that was unauctionable, and I didn't exchange it, and I saved it to make sure I could do this video here at the end. But I also spent a good amount of coins today, probably around 60 million, getting some of these cards and making sure and swapping out, because another thing that's really difficult is I want to be able to get something for every position, but that, you know, let's say I have a position, for example, I had the Barry Sanders, Crystal Legend card on my bench already, but I thought I needed to be able to rearrange it to have all of the team that I needed and get all the positions. I ended up getting Champ Bailey, so I spent some extra coins here and there. Obviously, I'm going to have to sell a lot of stuff, but this is the team. Let's go through the cards one by one. We'll tell you what promo they're from, and yeah, the card art on some of these cards is sweet. Chad Ochocinco. This was the Cinco de Mayo card from the Comebacks promo. I can't even make out half of the stuff that's going on in this card, but I just think it's really sweet, looks really cool, definitely like a very interesting concept, so much going on. I think it just looks amazing, so that's definitely one of the best cards we've had this year. Now this one, honestly, probably could have gone somewhere else. I could even throw like a Dwayne Brown or something in here, but minicamp was last promo, and I think the color scheme actually works really well. Pretty cool. I like that like very light lime green along with the purple, just works really well. I think I like that card art a lot, but once again, that's probably like, that might be my least favorite out of all of these I included. Next, this is the only most feared card like this I could find. There was the Brian Dawkins version from Most Feared. This was like the month-long chase players, but then some of the other ones, basically, all the masters, you could evo them up to 91s, and they would get this like liquid plasma background. And then also with New Year's, this was a New Year's card actually. You could get 95 versions of a bunch of old cards in New Year's, and this was one of the ones you could get. So really, really like this card art. Some people I know didn't, but I think it's absolutely sweet. Marquise Pouncey. I believe on Thanksgiving they gave us all a free 90 overall player. With boost here, he's upgraded to a 91. But yeah, this is a free 90 overall player you're able to get. Marquise Pouncey. The masters for Madden Feast were this type. They had specific color leaves. This one looks cool because it had different color leaves. So I think some of the Madden Feast cards looked really cool this year, so I definitely wanted to include one of those. Sugar Rush was definitely a very, very cool promo, especially card art wise. There was a lot of room for fun stuff. I've got a couple other Sugar Rush cards on the defense, but Sour Kings was much better than the Bittersweet Ballers, whatever it was called. The green color, just really cool card art. The design, the idea, the Sour Kings, I really, really enjoyed it. I think that card looks absolutely sweet. This card I didn't think I had. I thought I didn't have it, but it was on my bench, luckily, as I was going through and trying to assemble this team today. Season 3 Grandmasters. Love, love, love the leaf design and like the fall colors. They look really good. I could have gone with some like the other, like the captains and stuff looked really cool too, but this one for sure, the leaf, the way it kind of like he's kind of blending in with it, the overlay looks really, really good. I absolutely love the leaf design. The Season 3 Grandmasters, that's the offensive line. Super Bowl cards I think were sweet. I mean, that card, come on, that card art's insane, dude. Super Bowl LV there, Tyreek Hill in there as well. He's been on my team for a while. I took him out recently, but had to keep him obviously for the sake of this video. Very cool, kind of some animated speckles kind of coming out of that card, so looks really, really cool. Kickoff. This was another one of those New Year's cards where you could upgrade him up to a 95, but I think the kickoff cards, these are the first diamonds we had in the game. George Kittle was one of those masters we got that was super easy to get on the day of kickoff of the first games on the Sunday, and I don't know, I think the card is just really cool. The kickoff, just the red and the blue, kind of the city design. I think it looks really cool, so I wanted to include that for sure. I wasn't going to do this, but I found it. I completely forgot about this card, but this card art is sweet. This was the free halfback we got for on Halloween. We played an event, you get a free halfback, and at the time, it was a usable halfback for a lot of people. It had good power, it had good stats for the time. It was a diamond halfback that not a lot of people had at the time, so very, very good card, and the card art is sweet. The candy design, I don't even know what some of the green stuff is at the bottom, but very, very cool card. I really enjoyed this card art. Had him on the team for a minute. Career tribute cards this year were very cool as well. It's kind of like the animated design. As you can see, it kind of flashes there. The yellow, I think it just looks really cool. They did a good job with those. Looks beautiful. I decided to go with the Drew Brees there. Pro Bowl. This is probably my top 5 in this video for card art. Top 5 cards. The Pro Bowl design with like the neon, or I don't even know what to call that, but the color scheme is sweet, and then whatever the neon, the neon blue Pro Bowl design, this triangles, I don't know, this card just looks sick. Pro Bowl was one of the better promos we had all year either way, and then definitely one of the coolest cards, if this is probably another top 5 card for me card art wise, is the Gatorade Road to the Dunk Michael Thomas. I think a lot of people exchange this for coins, which I probably would too, but I wanted to save it for this reason, for this theme team, because this is really cool card art. We had the Road to the Dunk where everybody got a free Michael Thomas, and like I said, really cool card art. Unfortunately, if the card wasn't that good and the power is awful, but still awesome card art. Absolutely love the Gatorade, the orange Gatorade, the kind of the signature with the Gatorade logo. Looks really cool. Moving on to the defense, we got some really good cards on defense. As I showed you before, Crystal Legends looks absolutely insane this year. Sugar Rush had some fantastic card art. Champ Bailey, Crystal Legends, could have gone with Cam Chancellor too, but that's what I wanted to do. I recently on a stream ended up getting a Mad Max Kareem Jackson, and I think everybody can admit that the Mad Max card art is really good this year. The purple looks really good. The animation of some like the plays and the X's and the arrows, and I think the purple, they did this with minicamp too. The purple and lime green looks really, really good together. So Kareem Jackson, Mad Max player. I think the Mad Max card art looks really, really good this year. I already did that one. Another Sugar Rush player, Alvin Kamara. I believe this was the free player we got at the start. I think you only had to trade in a couple of those, I think it was like the gold bunnies or something, I don't remember, but some of the best card art we've definitely ever had. The pink and the blue obviously works really well together. Some Easter colors, Sugar Rush with the pylon on the left there, lots of candy all over the screen, some candy football, some jelly beans. Really cool looking card art that I had. Once again, could have exchanged this card, but wanted to keep it. This is another one that I forgot about, but this is the Season 2 Grandmaster, the Junior Seau. This is a really good card. Like, the card art on this is absolutely insane. The purple and the lime green, I'm telling you, dude, there's a pattern right there. It looks really good, especially on Madden mobile cards. Junior Seau definitely was a very good card for a while, very long on the team. Like I said, forgot about the card, but had to include it. The spiderweb design, the purple, looks really, really good. I wanted to do, I personally think the red and the yellow of the Summer Blast Masters was better, but still, I think the card art is still really cool, obviously, regardless. The nameplates and then the fireworks in the background. I still don't know what that, like, yellow strip is on the left. I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, a city skyline. Regardless, I think this is a really, really cool card, and I got a bunch of them, so I decided to put them at the linebacker. And then Season 5 Grandmaster is Von Miller. Very, very cool card art. The fire, the flat, I don't even know what that's considered, if it's considered fire or whatever, or just some paint streaks, but red, yellow, orange, it all goes together really well, and I think this is one of the best card arts. A lot of the Grandmasters we had, at least in earlier seasons, were really, really good. Some of the recent ones haven't been amazing. Whatever, we'll keep going. Odell Beckham Jr., this is the free one we got on Easter. I think this one is even better than the Kamara. The blue, the yellow, the pink, all Easter colors. This is a full Easter themed card with the bunnies and the kind of I don't even know what to call that, kind of like the sugar, the pink sugar. Looks really, really cool. Great card there. Another free card that's you can only exchange it, can't sell it or anything. Very cool card. Stephon Gilmore, Ghost of Madden card. I think the Ghost of Madden were very underrated this year. They were super hard to get though. I won a giveaway in the EA Madden NFL stream, and I've had this card on my bench obviously forever. You're not allowed to sell giveaways, so I evoed him up and I've had him. I think the Ghost of Madden cards were sweet this year, and I think the red is the best color because I think it was blue and black as well. The red's the best one. Ghost of Madden cards ended up looking really good this year. Another Grandmaster, Season 4 Grandmaster, Charles Woodson. We had a bunch of month-long chase players that with the very similar design. If you see in the top left, kind of, there's like the purple and the lime green again. I just noticed that. It's the same colors again. They had some different colors, but this is the one that I thought fit into the team. The nameplate, I think, might be one of the best ones we had this year. Kind of the snowflake design all over. Very cool looking card in my opinion. Moving on. This is the only elite card on my team, but I thought I had to include it. During Most Feared, they had Most Feared Legend cards with Most Feared art. Instead of like the timer, the or like the timeline, they did like a heartbeat thing. There's like a monster thing in the background. It's simple, but I think it looks really cool. Very, very happy with this card art. This is the last card I got. There was none on the auction house today until I was right about to record this video, so I'm glad I was able to pick it up. One that I wanted to put on the team for sure to show that off. Moving on, I think Playoffs had some really cool card art, kind of the water theme design. Chris Jones was the player I decided to pick up. There was a different version. This was like a Grandmaster. Some of the other Masters were really cool as well. They were kind of more light blue and some more waves, but regardless, I think the NFL Playoff promo had some really cool card art. Moving on, St. Patrick's Day, Mean Joe Green. Another very cool card art. For St. Patrick's Day, it was a master. I think it was still very difficult to get. I actually ended up, I think, spending some cash to be able to get this card. He's actually still on my team. Definitely a card that I need to replace, but +1 strength to all rookie. He's a 99, or maybe he's a 90. I think he's a 98, and he's boosted up to a 100 right now. The green, like lime green, the neon sign stuff, very, very cool. St. Patrick's Day Shamrock, Mean Joe Green. Very happy with that card right there. Moving on, another holiday themed card, Myles Garrett Team of the Year Madden Times edition. Myles Garrett, the pink, and then the pink jacket on Myles Garrett just makes it even better. The pink hearts, very happy with that. Madden Times Myles Garrett defensive end. I was gonna put the season 9 Myles Garrett in because I think this card art is very cool this year as well. Except I definitely wanted to include the Madden Times Myles Garrett. So, and then the last player on defense we have is Jair Alexander. New Year's was one of the better promos this year, and the card art is very sweet as well. Kind of some of the orange design as well as the firework behind him. I think, like I said, New Year's had some really cool card art. Definitely wanted to include this in this video. And we did special teams as well, so we got a couple more cards. This is one of the cards. I think the Vacation Road Trip cards are really cool. I wanted to include some of the Grandmasters. I just couldn't fit them on my team, so I decided to do a Tyler Bass. Like I said, kind of the special teams with some of those like extra players if you're able to fit them in. A lot of the special teams don't have a lot of options, so that's one of the ones that I chose there. Already on my team that I've had, that'll probably be my endgame kick returner, King of the Hill. This is probably top 5 card art this year as well. The kind of the stained glass, like the church glass, very cool design. Very, very cool design. Really like this. Had the card on the team for a while. King of the Hill. Isaiah Rodgers. Now this one is a little bit of a lower card, but it's another Pro Bowl card. But some of the promos this year had obviously the lower versions of cards in the promo, and the Pro Bowl ones were sweet. It's so simple, but the gradient overlay is just sweet. It's like kind of like the yellow, and it's like a little bit of pink and red and orange in there. I don't know. And then the kind of the play art on the bottom of it, just to me, this is a really cool looking card. And I could have gone a couple different ways with this, but that's one of the ones I chose. And unfortunately, this is the one card that I was trying to get that couldn't. The servers were down earlier today, and I wanted to get the Madden 50 95 Devin Hester because the nameplate is really what's different. The nameplate is a little bit different. I still think the actual card art is really cool. Kind of the white and gold design looks really good. Like I said, wanted the nameplate, wasn't able to get the card, but I got pretty much the same thing, just no nameplate. Devin Hester, Madden 50, and that, guys, is a theme team for the best card art in Madden Mobile 21. Let me know which card art that I showed you was your favorite, or if I left any out that I completely forgot about that you think should have been on here. Let me know in the comments below as well. But thanks so much for watching this video. Today's post notification shout out goes to Matthew Paul. Be the first person to comment on a video for the next video's post notification shout out. But anyways, guys, that's just about it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm Goose TV, and I'm out. I will see you guys later.